Hello. Today, I would like to talk about. I was seeing a question on Quora, and it was about whether narcissists know what they're doing or if they're doing it on purpose. And if all they want to be is admired, then why do we think that they are purposely destroying us? So I thought it was a good question, and my answer. Of course, I'm not going to put a disclaimer on every fucking thing I ever say, but some are different, but as we know, most are the same and might come out in a different way. When I'm making this disclaimer, I guess I'm thinking of some of them that are going to be saying, hey, I would never do that. We're not all the same, you know? And it is kind of one of the common traits. That they do want your admiration. They want everybody's admiration because they think they're admirable no matter what they do. They compartmentalize, and that means that they'll have their other little thing going on. The other question was something about a psychopath and their fantasy life. It's not a fantasy life. That's the problem. I'm going to say probably 90, okay, I can't say 99, I can't put a number on it. A fair number of normal men out there have got a fantasy life that their wives know nothing about. I know this from hanging out with the bad boys and being around when their friends are talking to them on the phone, or they'll tell me what they said, which was supposed to be in confidence. So they'll tell me about their, these married guys that are sitting around looking at porn, and most of them do. Most of them do. And their wives just think, like, it's made me want to gag sometimes because I work at a grocery store, and I remember one incident. There's one girl there that's been married for like 25 years, and another one goes through who's been married for like probably 30 or 35. And I mean, he seems like a decent guy. I don't know the other one's husband. So, they're going on, oh my God, we've been married, and how special they are, kind of, and because they're feeling like real special because they've been married so long and held on to their great husband. And I'm thinking, holy fuck, like, you got no idea. You got no idea. It's not necessarily that he's cheated, but they probably don't know exactly what goes on in their head or what they do when they're by themselves and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not making a judgment call there because in my old age, I seem to have got clearer boundaries, but in the same time, they're not the same as they used to be. Just my boyfriend thinking of another girl when I was young would make me crazy. Now that I've been through all this, I'm like realizing that men are instinctively visual, as the old guy used to say, and it's kind of true. And even the normal guys. I don't even know what's gotten me onto this. The narcs and the psychopaths act on it. That's the difference. I personally do not like the idea of my boyfriend getting intimate thoughts about other women, and I'll never say that's okay. But it is still different than going online and searching one out on purpose or seeing one, and then I'm snowshoeing. Oh, there goes Lily. There she comes. So I'm standing still because I don't want to make noise because it's pretty noisy, but I got to move or else she's going to take off. So I'll make this quick because I'm rambling. Anyway, the narcs act on it. So that's their one life. That's the fantasy life that people think they have. It's not a fantasy, it's real. They'll go on dating sites. They'll go on dates and have their little thing and then dump that one and keep you. The whole time proclaiming their undying love and soulmateness for you. It's a beautiful day here. It's mild out. I wanted to get a picture of Lily running off. I probably didn't even get her at all. Hate when I do that. There she goes again. She's got this cute little bouncy run. Anyway, so don't go anywhere, Lily. So, meanwhile, they're proclaiming their undying love for you, and you're like buying it. You're thinking, oh my God, like I got the love of my life, and you're building a life, and you're making sacrifices that you think they're going to make too. And they don't in the end. and then you're stuck with the bill. That's how it works. So they're not purposely out to destroy you. They're just so fucking selfish that they don't even think of you. It's like they're compartmentalizing. When they're doing that, they're not thinking about you. You don't even exist. Or it's like, I'm not hurting them because I still love them. So it's okay to do this. This has nothing to do with them. That's how they think of it, in my mind anyway. So that's the deal to me. They're not outright out to get you from the get-go. Some, it depends on where you are on the scale. If you're like, as mine used to call me, because he knew about all this stuff. He'd read all this shit before, and he knew exactly what was going on. And that's what really makes me mad, that he knew, and he never said nothing to me. And he called me his primary. I mean, that's the language right off the internet, right? I'm his primary. Well, you know, first off, who the fuck wants to be a primary, right? I mean, it ain't any better than number 368 down the line. In some ways, it's worse. So the number 368, they'll date, have a night with, and then just ghost or leave or call up once every couple of months or whatever, right? So when it gets nasty is when you find out. And then all of a sudden you don't admire them anymore. You're like, oh my fucking God, what the hell are you doing? You're my soulmate. You're not supposed to be fucking other girls. And they're like, what? It didn't mean anything. It didn't mean anything at all. I'll quit. And then they don't quit. They just keep fucking around behind your back some more and say, oh, I tried. And that's it. And then they'll get really mean and nasty because you're telling them what to do, and they don't like that. They're the alpha. And they don't want to be told what to do. It doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's be decent and be like the person that they're presenting themselves. You want them to be what they're telling you they are. And still, it's like, fuck off. What are you telling me? And what are you trying to tell me what to do? And I'm not even doing it. And they are clearly right in front of your face. So anyway, that's the deal. They don't come off. Some might, like the real malicious, like dirty bastards might. They do get fun. The psychopaths in particular, not sure about the rest. Probably the rest too do have fun in fooling you. They like that. But so yes, in some ways there's some maliciousness. It will evolve into that. But at first, it kind of goes in a cycle. At first, they're not being malicious. They're just being them. And they're not thinking it's really going to hurt you unless you find out. And they think, well, I probably can do it. And they won't find out. Lily! And as it goes by and you find out, you get more suspicious, they get nastier and meaner, and then it turns into destruction, and they do try to destroy you because you have the nerve to have feelings and to try to tell them something. And I'm going to sign off now because I got to go find my dog. And have a nice day, and keep your fucking eyes open if you're with an arc. Or if you have somebody who you suspect, be very careful. And don't give them no second chances on fucking around on you, because they'll just keep doing it. Maybe better next time. Talk to you later.